The writer of Avengers 5, in an interview with SFX Magazine, who also happens to be the writer of Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, talked about the approach they are taking to Phase 5 and how this phase is going to outdo Phase 4 and in many ways everything that's come before. So this, of course, comes at us from Jeff Loveness, who is the writer of Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. And he specifically wanted to talk a little bit about the sort of build-up to Phase 5, saying that Phase 4 was this period of rebuilding. After a horrific accident, aka what happens in Endgame, everybody sort of gotta reconvene, find themselves again, find whatever the new normal is. And of course, this new normal is met with all sorts of new introductions of new characters, new ideas, new concepts, and all that. One of these, of course, being the multiverse. And he says that the whole point of Phase 4 was to do exactly that, to set up this brand new take on the MCU that's filled with variety, with heroes from all walks of life. That it's not like Endgame, where everything seems like it's building towards one thing, that there's all sorts of different characters in this universe that are going to have to meet up because everybody's existence is being faced. So when they get to Phase 5, it's going to look like, as he says, like World War III could break out at any minute. That's essentially what they're doing. And that when we get to Avengers 5 and what comes after that, that we're going to understand why Phase 4 was big, why Phase 5 is going to surpass it, and why Phase 5, he believes, is going to be bigger than anything we've seen before. Because now the stakes are even bigger because everything matters. Not only is it everything in Phase 4, which they just spent a good chunk of time building, but also everything before because all of history and time is in flux, in peril, and Kang is here. So it really does seem like that they're looking back at Phase 4 as something that was very special in terms of this is your breather chapter. You know, you're going to have a little bit of a slowdown, but get ready because you're going to miss this because from this point on out, you can't miss anything because it's all important building towards one thing. And he even kind of mentions that this sort of saw some backlash before, which he's right. When they revealed, oh, you're going to need everything for Avengers: Infinity War and Endgame, people were freaking out saying, well, I don't want to watch Ant-Man because I hate Ant-Man. So I think we're in a cycle, honestly. We seem to be here every couple of years with the MCU. It's either I want it, give it to me, and then when they say, okay, well, Miss Marvel is important, people go, well, not that one. I don't want that one, so don't make that important. Funny how we just kind of repeat the same things, huh?